Let me say something real quick. There is an anime that I like. Some have called it the grandfather of all Dungeons and Dragons anime. Speak, of course.
The Dungeons and Dragons anime.
I was gonna say the Legend of Legendary Heroes. That is not a Dungeons and Dragons anime. I've actually forgot the name of it.
Really Lodoss War?
Lodoss War.
Yep.
At the end of Lodoss War episodes, specifically the Chronicles of the Heroic Knight, they would do a little 2-minute omake skit that they never do anymore. That was the style of the time.
Yeah.
Slayers had these in some occasions. It's kind of stopped during the 90s era, but all the characters that were in that episode would reappear and play out a totally different storyline, and that omake storyline would be continuous, right? So even though if something totally different was happening, you could watch all the omakes together and you would still get a story. This Chibi Aldana is my favorite character from our omake, and I like it so much. I like it better than the show. Fucking Chibi Aldana has sold me on whatever is happening. I don't know what's happening, but I fucking love her and her sparkles and her smile and her just crouching down. It's just like, what's in the box? I'm so excited.
Of course.
And she's nothing like canon Aldana, who's very dry. Friends, countrymen, also sometimes. Oh my god, is Chibi Aldana in the Discord right now? I feel like I've just met a celebrity. Okay, I'm fucking adding this to the image reel for sure.
Yeah, I was showing Rob, since I guess we can't see each other's screens normally.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, whoever's streaming, they can't, or whoever's streaming, they can't see the other person. So I normally watch through your channel, but if you're on commercial, you can't see.
Okay, sure.
Oh yeah, now I know which kid you're talking about.
Yeah, Henley does that on New Game Plus, which means he sees all of the hidden enemies on the battle map. I know you do it, Henley. I know you know I know too. Friends, countrymen, Romans, we find ourselves with the giant rock now blocking your path. I believe Ash Hyrule was heading to the southeastern corner of this massive 60 by 100 foot room and checking this door here that has never been opened.
Until now.
Well, it's still not open, so...
So I signaled to Gizmo, like, do you want to check this out? Or will I just go for it?
Well, I'll check it out for you. So, was it the lower right?
Lower right.
I'm trying to move my guy there. There we go. All right, so same two-step process. First roll will be to detect for traps.
Sure.
While he's doing that, I want to motion for Ash to come.
It is a bone door. Please make your investigation check.
And I'll just whisper so that
I
people
did
can
thieves
hear.
tool wrong. Investigate. Here comes investigation.
No, that's fine. You got a 19 on the roll, so more than good enough. I'll take both of those together. You do not believe that there are any traps on this door.
Yes, but maybe we should leave and then come back, because we've lost our complete element of surprise. We might come by tomorrow and they'll be back to normal business. We might come by tomorrow and they could be more reinforced. They definitely know we're coming now.
Definitely know we're coming now, I agree. But if we give them a chance to run, they might escape.
Do you really think they'd abandon all of their stuff?
I mean, Alina did.
You know what? That's fair.
I'm not disagreeing. We could, alternatively, there's already a campsite available for us. We could wait them out and try and see if they will come out to us. But I'm interested in seeing where they might be inside.
We need to be extremely cautious if we go any further.
Look, Gizmo, you've completed looking at this door, and Ash and Lyra are just like behind you. It's super annoying, incredibly annoying.
I'm gonna open the door.
All right, you just push past and open the door. the door
I'm
opens.
stepping back here if he's just going to push past me.
There's no
last time.
there's no stepping back, right? There's a giant rock
Oh.
in the way. You're gonna have to like push back against the rock and move sideways past Aldana, trading places with her.
Well, yeah, Aldana can't push through me, can she?
I mean, she's a medium creature and you're a small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could just open the door. You're probably smaller than the door handle.
You reach over Gizmo and open the bone door. It slides open with something less than grace. The bone unoiled for perhaps a generation or more. But you find a empty corridor.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah. So we should probably, I mean, I'll take a look anyway. Gizmo will take a look just to see. Just empty corridor?
You've activated my trap card.
Make a perception check. Yeah, just appears to be empty corridor ends in a wall.
All right. Dead end. Where to next, guys?
So what?
On this whole door situation.
It's labyrinthine in here. Did you? I guess you told us like what was going on with that. Yeah, you did. Okay. So what kind of like how many rocks sort of fell here with this little rock thing?
That is one enormous 10 by 15
There's
block.
Holy
The
crap!
whole ceiling has fallen down.
That was an impressive lift, Aldana. I'll give you that.
It was an impressive dodge, you guys.
Yeah, we just barely made it.
I am happy you guys didn't get squished because I do not know if I could get that rock off of you.
Probably not.
I mean, I probably could eventually, but
We have 2 pack animals.
it's all right because if you died, you know I could help. Probably.
Only if we keep our feet. If our feet stay
I mean,
there.
I don't regrow body parts, but you won't be dead.
If our feet stay underneath there, we're not moving very far. Anyway,
It's fine. We can cut them off.
So what about this?
But we didn't have to come to that, so it's fine. Don't think about it.
I won't. Thank you. That door, all of these doors to the south lead us to the Hellhounds, or whatever may be lurking down below.
Well, that's the only way we can go.
It's true.
We haven't really explored that room where that had the Oni. Do you want to just take a look there before we head south, or just so that we know we've taken a look at every single room?
I agree. I agree with that.
Can if you want to.
All right. So Gizmo will carefully, because he's assuming someone may come back. So I'll at least start here.
Very well.
Let's see, that door was shut. So can I hear anything on the other side?
The door was not shut. Southern door?
Was
You guys
not?
left it
Okay.
open. Yep, open.
Okay. So anything inside? Like a foreign inspection?
There
Nothing
is
obvious?
in the lower right-hand corner, in the southeast corner, there is a fountain around which 6 Oni statues sit. The Oni statue, the center of the fountain, has a additional Oni, but isn't carved into like a likeness. It's more like a mannequin, and there is a chain shirt on it, but it seems like the chain shirt has been ruined. It's rusty. There's holes in it where someone has stabbed through it. It's just been draped onto this statue of like a blank mannequin-faced Oni. The water bubbles along quite nicely.
Okay. So I'll go around and do an official investigation on the room.
We touching things yet, or are we still on looks only?
No, we're going ahead doing touchy-feely investigation.
Okay.
Bring your clipboard.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid investigation. You check around the fountain. You know, you dip your hand in there, take a quick smell, maybe Take a little lick of that water. See how good it is. And your tongue begins to melt.
You probably shouldn't have. Ooh.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Big oof.
10. Okay.
It's burning my tongue. It's burning
You
my
take
tongue.
17 points of acid damage.
Oh shit!
You're pretty sure that this is not water. You're dead set that this is not water in this fountain.
Don't drink strange liquids in here. There's blankets made out of human skin.
She has.
Well,
a
it
point.
seemed like water. I guess. I didn't really drink it, but that's cool. But it seemed like water to me. It has no smell.
How about we don't touch it? We don't touch strange liquids
Yeah.
anymore
I think
from
you're
this
right.
point on.
No more touching strange liquids.
Do you have like subtitles on you at this point since your tongue is like eviscerated?
I know.
Your
What-
tongue is,
what can I do about my tongue?
just some singeing on the tip. In addition, can I have everyone, including the horses, make a Constitution saving throw real quick?
Wait, this was water that was flowing?
A brand new save.
Yep.
That's not great.
I didn't see your save, Cotton, if you haven't done it yet.
I'm rolling it.
Oh, rolled a 1. Big old 1, Cotton. That's a 1. Did you know that's an automatic failure?
I'm aware.
Okay.
What does that mean? Is that like a high score?
I need Echo to make such a save as well.
I will, sir. Just let me get out the.
A 1 is a high score in the same way failing to make on the high score list is a high score.
Yep.
So Greta got an 18. You see that, right?
Indeed. Echo and Lyra, both of you take 1 level of exhaustion from the heat.
Okay.
Exhaustion means you now have disadvantage on ability checks. So, like strength or athletics, any skill rolls that you make will be at disadvantage. Not saving throws, not attacks.
It's too hot in here.
So hot in here. Ash is like, just starts doing the Nelly song.
How hot is it when the hellhounds were there?
Very, very hot.
Ash turns to look at his bag where where Baldrick's femur is located. A sad scrub song plays as he looks at the dead femur, which is very clearly singed. It's so hot in here. He had to take off all his clothes.
We could. So there's the fountain. Okay, so the fountain has running water.
Yes,
Acid.
it is water.
It is water. Is it running water?
Yes, it is. Okay, we keep saying water. It's definitely acid. It appears water. It's a clear liquid with no way to determine whether it is or is not water without testing. The testing process left you with the determination that it is deadly acid.
Yes. Okay, but is it running deadly acid?
Yes, it is running. It's being spouted out of the mouths of the Oni gargoyles.
Okay. And is there any way of determining, like, can we see a source for this?
It's pouring down into the area beneath these gargoyles that are set in the fountain and somehow coming back up out. It's not clear how this is powered.
Okay. You're looking very tired, Lyra. Do you think? I mean,
Hot.
yes. Do you? I mean, you were talking about going back to town or something, and then coming back. Is that what you'd like to do?
It was a suggestion. We could probably try and see if the market's open on another day and do a more stealthy approach. But I will follow you guys wherever you go, even if it's even hotter.
I'm game any direction. What do you think, Aldana?
It's his friend. If he wants to go forward, we'll follow him.
What are you working on here, Shep? I pop back over to you, but
I think Lyra kind of lays
What do
down,
you
like
see?
sprawled out, like you do when you're hot.
there we go. Oh, so like me in the gym after a workout, just laying down, being like, I'm dying. Ooh, I'm dying.
Well, she doesn't say she's dying, but she's trying to cool off.
Oh, well, that's just me. I say I'm dying.
Yeah, I mean, I think coming back another day, I don't think we're going to do very well without, unless we can get into that, beyond that portcullis and into that ledger. Going south is going to take us to the portal, but that's not going to get us any closer to win, as far as I know. What we need is that ledger. Now, if we're going to head back, I do have something to do with this fountain that might help if we need this fountain next time.
What's to say it'll be in the same place next time?
But if it's purified, it's better than if it's acid.
What if it's just purified acid? I don't know how that works.
I don't know either. Well, I guess
Yeah,
we
can you purify acid?
I can purify food and drink if it's a liquid form. Maybe I can try. Is acid? Would you say acid is a poison?
I feel like this is a religion check.
Religion check, not Arcana check. Okay.
The blood of Christ.
Blood of Christ. Yeah. Let me do.
I mean, you're trying to figure out whether you can perform this with your divine magic. So I feel like religion is a solid go-to on this.
Yeah.
I mean, I would also accept Arcana, but I'm going to bet you're not as good at it.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Look, Connor, you got to know when to hold. I mean, look.
Ouch.
You weren't exactly a student of the seminary. I mean, you're a prince. Your religious beliefs amount to beating a man to death in order to advance your way up the bureaucracy. The fundamental sciences of alchemy. For you, it relates to alchemy is the science of understanding, deconstructing, and reconstructing matter. Everything after that, you kind of zoned out during sword swing practice.
Gotcha. Well, if we're heading back, it doesn't hurt to try.
It should note, by the way, there's a taboo among alchemists.
Oh.
Human transmutation.
Mm-hmm.
For what could equal the value of a human life?
What do you mean by human
a little girl?
What do I mean by human transmutation?
Yeah.
I mean, how many examples do you want?
We can send you an anime if you'd like.
I don't think making him rewatch Full Metal Alchemist. It's 64 episodes long or something like that. It's gonna take him months.
It'd be a good lesson.
That's time when he's not playing
We got
Fake
it
Red
on
Order.
Episode 1, dude. Episode 1 is all he needs.
In Brotherhood, episode 1 involves Isaac, so it'd have to be episode 2. The original Full Metal Alchemist is where they do it in episode 1. In Brotherhood, they do Isaac the Freezer. They inserted an extra Brotherhood only episode.
So
Anyway,
does that mean Win as a transmutation wizard would be like scandalous or whatever?
I mean, Lyra literally just stuffed something's guts back inside it and used necromancy to reattach the soul. I don't know what you think people believe about magic, but yeah. Like, people who can use magic are generally considered to be weird-ass motherfuckers. Right?
Okay.
The normal person can't wave their hand and a ball of flame appears to kill 14 bears. Okay? That's not normal.
Just like
That
Free
ain't
Bears. Okay. Well, if we're gonna depart this place and come back another day, I will try and purify this fountain.
I mean, you could just cast it right now. Find out.
Yeah, but I want to determine what the plan is first before I do that.
I mean, there is no plan, so you could literally do it right now.
Yeah, but if we're leaving and coming back at some other point, then
I think that's fine. Let's leave, regroup, decide what we're going to do.
Hey, Aldana, do you think it'd be a bad idea if I made it snow in here?
It's definitely not the worst idea I've heard all day.
The only bad thing that could happen is anybody who walked through it might slip.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Padoru, padoru.
All right. Well, I'll try purifying it.
Okay. Let me see if you have to touch it to purify it. You do not.
Gizmo will be like, I'm not going to taste that. You got to taste it. I can't taste it anymore.
You have cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to test it?
I will dip a. Is there like a rag around the room?
Nope. How about your character sheet? You got that nice wall scroll.
Yeah. I'll take that. I'll rip off a piece of the bottom.
Oh, this priceless artifact.
I want to know
wow.
I want to know what you're keeping the image for.
Connor couldn't even get it home before he took it out of the box.
What is that a reference to?
It's no longer mint condition.
Oh, I see.
You're dropping that piece into the water?
Yeah, a little piece, yeah.
Okay.
The Shroud of Acid.
It's gone.
All right. I don't think it's going. I don't think this fountain is
This
purified.
acid is still an acid.
It's probably pure acid if it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
High quality acid.
High quality. All right, then.
You're not just going to jump the whole wall scroll in now? He's
Yes.
conflicted. He doesn't know whether he wants to take a naked
He really
picture.
wants to keep that
Yeah.
scroll.
No, I'll put it in. I'll put it in.
No peer pressure, though. No peer pressure.
Some part of it survives long enough to reach the bottom before dissolving.
Not the sacred dragon scroll.
Okay. So you're saying
We are ninjas
Can-
who ride dragons who are also ninjas.
can we see to the bottom?
Yeah. It appears just like water, more or less.
Okay, so at the bottom, I can. What part of the scroll is still there?
I mean, like several pieces make it to the bottom before dissolving, right? Like they aren't dissolving fast enough. There's too much material. It's
they
gone.
still
It's
dissolved.
gone.
Yeah.
It just takes 10 or 15 seconds.
Okay.
Connor's like, I've reconsidered this. I reach in and pull the remaining pieces out.
I mean,
I'll tell you
if
what.
it-
No, Connor, the very last piece, staring right back up at you, is the groin area. Fully intact before it dissolves. You have to watch it burn and sizzle before your eyes.
You have
everlasting.
sympathy pains.
Karmic
sympathy
retribution.
It's
Sympathy pain.
Yeah, right.
I'm sponsored by Everlast. Thank you.
I like the person kind of flopping out of the way. Like,
That's me.
Let me jump back over there and see what Connor's doing now. What do you got?
We're jumping. Still working on these chibi poses. A little bit difficult to do with action.
All right. What's the plan now, guys? Heard a lot of different plans. I don't know that we're doing any of them.
So we'll return back to town, try and come back and see what they're doing tomorrow.
I think so. Rest up, recuperate. Sounds like we want to be at full strength as much as possible.
Yeah.
I'd like to use some of the funds we've recovered to get some supplies for tomorrow.
that would
Yeah,
be a
maybe-
good idea. Why
Maybe
don't
we can prep. Yep.
we can
let's see what
split
we can
that
do.
4 ways, and I'm sure all of us can get something pretty nice.
Yep. I'm down with that.
Okay. I require one person in the party to roll a d12 on your way back. You arrive back in town as the night mist begins setting in, and the guards allow you to pass without too much comment.
It's a nice change.
I mean, they might be looking for an encore.
Tara has dinner set out for you in your normal table. A warm pot of beet soup with some sausages sliced into it. Warm and ready to go. Well, I didn't think you'd be back. You know, I'm always assuming that you're going to die, and you seem kind of tired, Lyra.
I'm very tired.
Well, how was your trip? Did you manage to find your girlfriend?
Ash, I think she's talking to you. You're the one with the you're the one with the missing girlfriend.
I thought she was talking to you. Sorry. Not yet.
You mean the succubus?
There was a succubus involved again.
Oh yes.
Well, you certainly do get around, don't you?
More than you know.
She like raises an eyebrow as if this is the most inappropriate thing she's ever heard you say. Okay,
Like,
well,
You asked, you got told.
It's like when the guy taking your ticket at the movie theater says, "Have a good show," and you're like, "You too," and you're like, "Oh wait."
she's just like, I suppose nobles do live a different life than the rest of us common folk. I'm gonna tell you something. I believe what you're drawing is Aldana leaping upside down, backflipping.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you, it looks to me like a spider.
But you know,
Leave
it's
it there.
called
Just look at it. Let it settle in.
No, it does look like a spider. I see it. It's like looking at a cloud.
I see it
and
both
seeing
ways.
The shape. Yeah. Yeah, it's totally a jumping spider.
You tell me how you guys want to divide this stuff up. Some of these things don't divide evenly. For instance, one scroll doesn't divide 4 ways. It's still
Can we divide the cash evenly and then decide from there?
sure. What is evenly?
You guys, if so, Gizmo say, "Hey, I'll start doing the divvying up, and then we can decide what to do with things that don't divvy up. Maybe you guys want to get some food or whatever. It'll take me a couple minutes anyway."
Oh wow, my power just flashed here, guys.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't mind keeping one of the gems. They're pretty.
Yeah, let me just do the divvy by 4, and we'll see what we got here.
I think you can actually see that happening.
Weren't there 4 gems?
There's 2 jets, a
Yes.
spino, a tourmaline.
Yeah, we can each get a gem, and I think there's going to be some extra gems.
There you go.
Yeah, you know, all the gems are the same. So there's a chrysobero, coral, 2 jets, and a spinal and a tourmaline. So, Cotton, you got first dibs.
Yeah, I don't know what a coral is.
Like pretty awesome.
Oh.
It's out the sea, right?
She'll grab the tourmaline.
Okay.
Pretty.
What's left now?
There's is it chrysobero? 2 of those.
Mhm.
A coral, 2 jet, spinal, and that's it.
I'll take a jet.
Okay. 1 jet left. What about you, Connor?
I'll take the Chrysler barrel as my first, I guess, one or whatever.
All right. 1 for you. I'll take the other jet.
And if there's 3 gems, one person who doesn't get the gem can receive 20 gold from 33 gold from 3 other people, and then that'll be equal.
So then we have to figure out what to do with the scroll. Do we know what the scroll is?
No, we
No,
don't know.
I was just about to try to just find out what it is.
Connor, we can make it simpler. We have enough gold, so we can divvy out the 3 gems, and then that 4th person could get 100 gold right off the bat.
Yeah, that's what.
That's still fair.
Yeah, that's what I sort of mean. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys can have first dibs. You want gems or gold?
I'll take gold.
I'll take gems.
All right. So Bearded, you said gem. So there's a chrysoberyl, a coral, and a spinal.
Did I just pick one?
Yeah, just pick one.
Spinal.
Okay. Cotton, do you want one of the last two? Or I guess you, yeah.
Which one
one?
did you want?
I don't really care. I literally don't care.
I'll take the chrysal barrel.
Okay. And I'll take the coral. And who's going to check the scroll?
I'll check it.
How would you like to identify this?
Um,
In cast identify, if it's on your spell list and you read the scroll, you should be able to identify it. Or you can spend a short rest, like an hour, sitting with it and gain intuitive knowledge of its workings.
let's do that one.
So rather than eat with everybody else, well, I mean, you can eat with people,
can eat
but you
while-
can't interact with them, right? Because you're spending the time meditating
That's
over
fine.
the scroll. So you're like eating a biscuit and eating beet soup with sausages. Over the course of an hour, you determine that this is a 7th level scroll of project image, which is a bard wizard spell.
Project image.
Yes, a 7th level scroll is extremely high level. This could sell for... you could probably buy your own ship with this much money. It's certainly worth more than everything that you just made.
Yeah. Hmm.
Of course, you're the only one that knows that.
Yep. The scroll will sell for a little bit. I'll get us some rations and supplies for the trip ahead.
What is
What
the
does
scroll?
it do?
It's a very high level spell. I'm not sure exactly what spell it is, but it seems to be made out of very high quality materials and can fetch a good price for us.
That's good. So what do we want to do with the scroll? Does someone want to keep it to cast it? Do we want to sell it?
My vote is to sell it, but that's just me.
Do we know what spell it is?
I mean, Aldana knows. She just isn't telling you.
I believe it's some type of enchantment, but I'm not sure.
Well, I'll leave it up to you guys.
All right. I'll sell it then. What time is it right now? Is our shops open right now?
It's past dark, so
Okay.
yeah.
I'd have to do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, it's rather fun today, if not wildly weird. I'm going to go to bed now.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Did we divide up the gold? What was the total?
Still divvying it up.
Okay.
No, actually, I've got it. So write this down.
Mm-hmm.
So 200 copper. This is for everyone. So this is your each individual thing. So 450 gold, 1750 silver, and 30 platinum.
Here you go.
Nice. Then I think I took gold for instead of the jewel.
What's that?
I think I took gold instead of the jewel, right? So, where do I get a jewel? Or
You took 100 gold instead of the jewel.
okay, so it's 100 gold on top of that.
Yeah, it's really less for everyone. Just take 100 gold. It's fine. I didn't subtract that 100, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right then. So I guess I'll go check up on Greta, see how she's doing. Hey, I got a question. So I can build one of those cannon things, but it does temporary hit points. Would the temporary hit points heal a creature up to its normal level?
No, temporary hit points are like a separate pool of health.
Okay. All right, then I'm going to have to, find place for Greta to hang out for, I don't know, take days to heal, right?
Would you like me to help you heal your donkey?
Oh, I would be most grateful if you could do that with Greta.
I mean, when you take a long rest, all of your hit points are recovered.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'll heal her anyway to make sure nothing happens to her at night. Considering a cat can take someone out with one.
One
hit
swipe
point.
could take them out. Okay.
Here comes the cat.
The vicious cat.
Go away.
Stay, cat.
She did.
Fantastic. Friends,
Plan worked.
what's the plan? We cutting to the next morning.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's go
Very
right
well.
to it.
You rise considerably richer than you were the day before. Of course, please minus 5 silver for yet another day spent.
For all of us, or
Right.
For everybody. Everybody needs to pay their room bills.
Okay, just wondering.
Nobody gets a free ride around here. Prince Hyrule.
I mean,
Slayer of his girlfriends.
he's ready. He's ready to pay.
Ready
all
to
right.
pay or ready to slay? No, I didn't like that one.
Ash is ready. Is loosen, lacing up his boots, getting ready to head out.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
I guess
I'm gonna
I'll-
head to the markets to get supplies.
Probably check my spells while you do that.
What kind of supplies are you looking for?
I wanted something close to whatever dynamite is.
That is not available.
Okay. I guess I'll try to sell the scroll first.
N- I mean, you go to the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, and they're all just like, I don't need that. That seems really expensive. How much did you say that was worth?
A lot.
Yeah. I work on a colony.
No one here.
Um,
Arcane magic.
so if you'll recall, there is a purveyor of arcane magic.
Oh yeah, the person in the woodworker.
Indeed.
Wrote it down somewhere. Notes. Is it Lieutenant Aldo Breen?
No, Lieutenant Aldo Breen is the militia commander.
That's right. Where are my other notes? Oh, I thought I wrote it down. I guess not. But I probably remember the Magic Tower is.
Yes, you do.
I go to there. I go to the place.
The wizard is overjoyed to have you arrive with the news that his cat detects you coming, his familiar. A door appears on the outside of the tower.
Why, thank you. Pet the cat on the head.
The wizard is just like, welcome back. Welcome back. So soon.
Hello. Yes, I may have something that may interest you.
Do you indeed? What could interest me?
Hand him the scroll.
He casts a spell and then touches the scroll and says, "Ah, yes, this is quite a rare find."
Thank you.
So yeah, he does the what was that old PBS show? Something road trip. So like where auctioneers would like look over items and appraise them. So he's like, "Yep, this is solid craftsmanship. Looks like authentic fonting. I'd backdate this about 1100 years ago. Looks like it's written in human blood. Certainly lends a matter of authenticity to its infernal nature." How much were you looking to get for an item like this?
Oh, I don't know. Not very good at identifying the price of items, but I was thinking 200 gold.
200 gold. I would never be accused of ripping my clients off. I would be willing, I would require a day's travel, perhaps a little bit more, to go among the teleportation circles, see if I could find a repurchaser. But for a scroll of this nature, I think I could find you someone for 10,000 gold, possibly more, if bidding.
Wow, I didn't know it cost that much.
I would take a commission fee, of course. I was thinking
course.
10%.
That sounds fair to me.
If you would leave it with me, I will begin my journey around the world to see if I can find a buyer.
Thank you. I knew you'd be such a help.
Thought I would start with a certain community college.
Oh, God.
I hear they recently came into a great bit of money after one of their students' debts accounts was settled.
Oh, how wonderful for them.
Yes, apparently the student was quite recalcitrant to pay his dues. A passing wizard did it for him.
People have no sense of responsibility anymore.
The wizard disappears in a puff of purple smoke. The smoke is dragged into the floor, and it leaves a kind of runic shape burned into the floor. You're pretty sure he just teleportation circled out of here.
Did his cat go with him?
The cat disappeared.
Oh. I'll leave the door, or I'll leave the place.
When you exit the shop, the door disappears. Connor Hughes ripping my wizard hat off and making it look so much more fresh and this limp, sad. The internal wiring is just shot, completely gone. Aldana, by the time you head back, breakfast is ready in the morning.
Awesome. I'll have breakfast, get my stuff together, and then head out to buy whatever I need for the day. If anybody else wants to do stuff, I'm gonna try to find some things.
Does this city have? So I'm asking this to the group. Does this city have any potions or apothecaries?
I'm not sure. I haven't actually spent time in the city.
Well, the local wizard just left.
Yeah, but we don't know that, right? We don't know that. So I hate to play ignorant, but we don't know that.
Absolutely. I applaud you for your role-playing prowess.
Okay, so if that's everyone that speaks up, I'm gonna, get up and take a look around the city since this is my first time here.
Yeah, I'll join you.
What kind of resources it has.
There are not a lot going on here. There's the basic shops necessary in order to keep a small civilization of, a few hundred people alive. The dye industry is quite big. The alchemy, tree sap conversion industry is quite big. A little bit of leatherworking, but most of the city is developed, and city is such a strong word. Most of the town is developed in such a way: internal agrarian farming, animal husbandry, and shipwrighting.
There is one Cazador, I believe, on the island. Sorry, not Cazador. White Knuckle.
There is a smith. There is a smith. You have never gone and met him.
So I invite Gizmo to join me, visiting the smith if he wishes.
I need to step aside for a few minutes.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, please talk among yourselves while I'm absent.
Yeah, I definitely want to go visit that That's Smith.
Yeah, I'm thinking about some plate armor.
Yeah, I'm thinking about some hefty armor too.
Stronger armor would be nice.
What kind of armor?
Stronger.
Stronger. Can everyone equip heavy armor or what?
I mean, yeah, everybody can. We probably will all get disadvantaged on stealth checks.
I already suck at it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I guess.
I mean, I've got a +2. That's not that bad.
Shep, you probably don't.
I can do medium armor,
Yeah.
but
Can
that
you
gets a-
do heavy armor?
No, an
Bearded?
artificer cannot.
Oh,
Hmm?
Artificer. That's right. You're
No,
right.
I meant bearded because only some of the cleric classes can.
I can check. I'm pretty sure I can. See if I can add some armor.
It'll be on your little proficiencies
Oh.
on Beyond D&D Beyond. You can definitely go medium armor, and there's some nice medium ones. But I wasn't sure which other.
Oh no, it's just light and medium and shields.
Good to know. What is the glyph of warding, troll player? I don't know what that is.
I wanted to warn you before you put it on because I think it like stops some of your spells or something like that, or you
What
can't
does?
wear it. I don't know what it does, but it gives you bad stuff if you wear it when you don't have advantage.
Oh, when you wear armor? Yeah, no, you don't want to.
When you're not supposed to.
Yeah. It's not good. I think you get disadvantage on your spells.
You hide, chain shirt, scale mail, breastplate, and half plate.
Yep.
Half plate is good. Do you have half
Yeah.
plate?
I might get that.
Yeah, this place was loaded. Jeez.
Yeah, but we can't buy much because nobody sells much besides the Wizard's
Yeah.
Tower, which we don't know about.
I know that always happens. You always come into the amount of money in the places where you can't spend it. I like that wizard. He's my new favorite.
Thank you. I guess he's not cheapy enough for the rest of them. What?
So, what are you guys' plans for the rest of the day before we head out?
I wanted to get a few magical items, just like something that would explode or like blow up some of the rock that's there.
Do you think they sell magical items here?
That's
Just the wizard.
yeah, and I already sent him away, so it's kind of fucked me. But
Oh, I was talking in character. I'm so sorry. Just to keep the show going while he was gone.
So are you going to be, maybe how about you join us when we're out about town?
me?
Lyra, I guess.
You can come too, Eldana. I'm sure he'll let us both go.
Oh yeah, I didn't know if Lyra was back or Donna was back.
Yeah, she said she got back before breakfast.
Okay.
I'm back.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Where are we at?
We're taking a look at the Smith, I guess.
We're all going shopping together.
Excellent. I think something happened to my air conditioner that I'm gonna have to sort out tomorrow morning.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweating it out.
Yep. I mean,
Just
in the
like our
last 10 or
heroes.
15 minutes, the air temperature in here has risen by about 20 degrees. And I don't hear my air conditioner going. So I went outside to check it. It is not running. Okay, you arrive outside the White Knuckle Forgery. There's a man. He is just wearing loose trousers. He's short and stocky, as you would expect a dwarf to be, but he is all muscle. We're talking 10% body fat or less. And this dude is ripped, jacked. There are veins popping out, level of shit going on. He's got a short beard, but it is thick and curly. You know, we're talking dense. This is a dense beard. He sees the four of you walking up. while hammering away and sticks what he's working on, which looks like either a flat blade or maybe some sort of pole in oil to allow it to cool, and then takes his gloves off and begins wiping himself down of that glistening sweat, and says, "Don't recognize you folks around here."
We're not locals.
Yeah.
We've been here a few days, but we've heard what kind of works you might be able to procure for us.
Oh, what kind of works is that you think I can procure for you?
Weapons and armor of war, I would guess.
And who told you this exactly?
Tyro?
Okay. Taurus got a big mouth and not a lot of sense.
Technically, I think she just said that you were a white knuckle
A white knuckle I am indeed.
and a blacksmith.
Yes, I am both a white knuckle and a blacksmith, but if you are seeking weapons of war, I do not have dwarven make here. The name is Uranor Urist White Knuckle, Sergeant of the clan.
Nice to meet you.
I wish I could say likewise.
Oof.
You have come
That was
here
rude.
and insulted me, saying that. Let me tell you something, okay? Do you see bog iron around here? Do you see anyone mining? What do you think I'd do with my craft? I'd repair buckets, pots, and pans. Where do you think I get the material necessary to do that? Do you think they bring me over pure iron processed by dwarven forges? No, I get imperial shite. I have to take pots and pans forged by human hands using impure processes. They don't even know. They fold the metal. They fold the metal. They can't even get the kind of heat required in order to purify the stone. They fold the metal. That's how weak their craft is. And they think that it's good. And I have to work with this shite. They don't bring me over bars of pure steel or pig iron. I have to take pots and pans and use it to repair other pots and pans. So yeah, I might have a few swords lying around. If you're looking for a set of full plate, you better keep dreaming. Looking for a set of chainmail, you think I have the kind of metal or the kind of time to do that? I'm the only smith in a town of a few hundred people. I would need an assistant or a very good supply of material. You haven't run over any mines lately. Perhaps raided a few of the Durgar strongholds.
No.
And where might those be?
Oh, they're out there in the night. I can sense them. To the southeast. Them and their drow friends. Oh, you can bet that underneath the stone they are raping the earth. Things that
well.
belong in dwarven hands end up in the hands of our enemies.
I know how you feel.
Do you, Azamar?
That's right. We've come into contact with succubi. We know what their kind of wiles
Well,
can do.
I suppose succubi are just like the natural racial enemies of your people.
Maybe.
Oh, well, I'm so glad that you've taken it upon yourself to know how all dwarves feel about the desperate struggles we hold in our hearts. He rolls his eyes at you.
Well,
I
it's
mean-
been lovely to meet you.
Is there something I can do for you, my lord?
I suppose not until we return with proper materials for you.
I could sell you a human pot if you'd like. It might work for 10 or 15 years.
Actually, I wouldn't mind a pot.
Oh, well, 2 gold.
I'll give him 2 gold.
He hands you over one 1-quart pot.
Thank you.
I like you a little bit more than the rest. Even though you're the one that insulted me.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm bad with all kinds of people.
It's good to be clear on your areas of improvement.
Also, Ash is my least favorite. I think we have that in common.
Which one of them is Ash?
I point to Ash.
I don't know. He looks
We
like
all
he has
point to
money.
Ash.
Anyway, I hope your business does well, and I hope we can find you some metal worthy of your standards one day.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out in our travels.
And then I'll give him like a silver as a tip for my pot.
He just kind of nods when you do that. Like, oh, okay.
All right. What else? So the so back to any apothecaries. Is that only the wizard tower possible?
I think
You
so.
said
Yeah.
there was
Yep.
an alchemist, but if the alchemists were only doing like mundane things, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So what the alchemists do here is they turn the tree sap into usable magical ink.
Magical ink, huh?
Yep.
What kind of magical ink?
Magical ink.
Like,
So
what
it's
does it do?
it's the kind of superior quality magical ink that would be required in order to do high level spell scrolling.
Oh, can I buy pen and paper?
Yep, they have that.
I want to buy some of that.
So I definitely Gizmo definitely is interested in this ink, this high quality magical ink.
Very well. You inquire about it, and the chemist comes out. He's one of three chemists. A gnome. He adjusts his spectacles, which have two other sets of spectacles. It's like the Ben Franklin glasses from National Treasure.
I love those glasses.
Yeah. These are with increasing and decreasing levels of zoom when he adjusts them. And he just says, what clan are you from?
From Stumplerump clan.
Oh, Stumplerump. It's been a while since I crossed the paths with you people.
And what clan are you from?
Oh, I hail from Clan Booty Blaster, of course.
Booty Blaster.
Yes, I see you've heard of us. We are we're known wide and far.
I've heard you do some wild parties.
Well, our clan founder was a bard.
Yeah, excellent.
Yep.
So I've yep. We've heard that you actually produce some fantastic inks.
I would say that is true. Some have said we create the finest inks in the entire world.
I am very interested in purchasing some of your ink if that's
how
possible.
much ink are you looking to buy?
Well, I would like to start with just a small glass vial.
So ink, magical ink is just like diamonds in the D&D world. You get what you pay for, right? If you buy 50 gold pieces of diamonds, you have 50 gold pieces of diamonds. How much would you like to pay for ink? Doesn't have like a set price. Just what you can do with it, right? If you need to fill in a wizard's spell book with a certain amount of stuff, you have to buy 200 gold pieces worth in order to describe X amount of spells. How much are you looking for here?
For now, it's more of a research, so I'll tell him how about 50 gold pieces worth of ink.
He seems shocked when you say that. He's like, of course. I believe I could get some out of the keg. I think that might take our whole stock for the day.
How much is that going to be in quantity? Do you have a container for me?
Oh, yeah. So he indicates like a regular sized ink well.
Okay.
Full of this. We're talking a significant amount of ink. He gets the other two alchemists together. They all begin whispering. It's a human and a dwarf. The clan Booty Blaster representative comes back over with, the last drippings, and says, "This is very fresh. Oh, quite good. Hasn't gone through post-processing yet. If you use it all up within the next 2 or 3 weeks or so, could be very good smell. Won't have the preservatives in it."
Oh, so it has a shelf life.
We could add the preservium to it, but that would take a little bit while. You'd have to come back tomorrow.
I would appreciate that because I'm not quite sure when I'll be able to use this.
Of course. I'll tell you what. I think we have about 5 gold pieces worth ready to go of the preserved kind. You should note that it smells like squid. Shep is like, "What does squid smell like?"
Actually, I love squid, but not when it's stinky.
Oh, well, yeah, you can smell it radiating out of this. Smaller than a shot glass size. He hands you like a vial of magical ink and says, "Your 50 gold piece, this inkwell will be ready for tomorrow."
Fantastic. Thank you very much, good sir. Now, not to hog it all, but did Lyra want some ink? Or you just want
I
pen and
wanted
paper?
normal ink.
Oh, okay.
We don't really do that around here. I think there's a wizard.
Okay, where's that wizard?
He points to the giant wizard tower. It's about
Of
it's 3
course.
stories tall.
I'll head over to the giant wizard tower.
Okay.
Makes sense.
There's a sign outside that says "Gone fishing."
Okay. Is there another marketplace or something in town?
There's plenty of small shops, but there's no giant marketplace. This place simply is not big enough.
What kind of small shops are there?
A butcher, a baker, a bather, which is someone who washes your clothes but also will wash you for extra. If not, then it just offers warm baths for people. Bookbinder, a bookseller, 3 fishmongers, a locksmith, a maidservant service, so you can hire maids to come and clean your house or do other stuff for you. You've already met the 7 woodcutters, a water carrier, a wine cellar, a scabbard maker, a shoemaker, and a spice merchant.
I'll go get some spices.
You walk into the spice shop. It is a fairly large building, co-tangent with a warehouse. So it's right up on the docks, and you see ships coming and going. So basically, the shop and the warehouse are one, essentially. The merchant, when you come in, is wearing a large, wide-brimmed hat, kind of like the ones you saw the drow wearing, like a big sun hat. He's got on a black cloak and very, very pale. He approaches you, Lyra, and says, "My name is Kobayashi Shadowend. This is my spice bazaar. I have rare and exotic spices of places, I assure you, you've never even dreamed of.
Like what?"
Hell." He flourishes the cloak, and in his other hand appears a vial, and he says, "This is the raw shavings off of the dying husk of a dragon. From a faraway land, this gray dust is all that remains of it. Some have said that adding it to meat before serving can invigorate the vitality and excite the senses. I also have grave dirt of a death knight. Perhaps you're looking for more mundane pleasures." He puts down his hands and whoosh, 8 vials in between his fingers. Salt, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, allspice.
Yeah, how much for the pack there?
Which one?
Just all this little small size of all of them.
I see. 1 pound of each, then?
Sure.
He does some quick calculations and comes back with 10 gold pieces.
Okay. Do you have small vials to take small ones on trips?
I could provide you with such for an extra gold piece.
All right.
Allow me to show you the rarest of the natural spices of this particular world. Orange saffron. It only grows in one location. In Saffron Valley.
What does that do to the flavors of the food?
Oh, it gives it an incredible smell and taste. Very mellow.
Okay, how much for the orange saffron?
15 gold pieces for
Just a little vial?
1 pound.
How about one little sample vial to see if I like it?
1 sample vial. 1 silver piece.
I'll give him a silver for it.
Okay. He hands it over. His men come over with a little wooden box that has your pound of all the other spices in it.
Thank you.
It was magnificent doing business with you. I hope
Hello?
to see you again when I'm in this neck of the woods.
I like your hat.
Thank you. I require it for shading.
When
I
you're in
find-
this neck of the woods, do you travel much?
Yes, I find the local environment around here to be hazardous.
Mm-hmm. You could say that.
He just continues to stare at you.
You're gonna make me cough now.
All right, well, you have a nice day. And then she'll, like, take her spices and leave.
May your journeys be ever blessed by darkness.
May your journeys be blessed by whirlwind.
He just kind of nods at he does the in The Witcher when you challenge someone to Gwent, they spend 5 seconds just going like, Yeah, he does that as you leave.
He said
Yeah.
lady?
No,
He's
said
darkness.
Darkness.
Darkness. Okay.
Jesus. Connor's over here drawing super ripped granddad. And he's like, sorry, is that someone I gotta kill? Murder?
Is there a place to buy, like, new gloves since mine were full of viscera last time?
No, there's no tailor in town.
Okay.
When you ask around, someone indicates for you to visit the dockmaster.
There was a leather worker.
There is a leather worker, but not a tailor.
I'll go talk to the dockmaster if that's where they indicated.
Yeah, the dockmaster is just like, well, look, if you want to leave an order with me and some money, I can see if I can procure it from one of the ships passing through. Or I can tell someone to make such an order and they'll bring it back. But it'll take at least 6 weeks, probably more.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Wow, that's like
Yep.
a monster.
Yep.
The monster purr.
Cat right all up on that microphone.
ASMR.
Mm-hmm.
You said this had, like, it was like husbandry and stuff
Yeah.
like that here.
They raise like cows and pigs and stuff inside the walls.
Can I buy a puppy?
Otten.
The donkey almost got killed. What are you gonna do with the puppy?
You head
Leave it at
over
the
there,
end?
and there's a
Yeah.
guy. So there's no dogs, but the guy sees you approaching and is just like, "Look, lady, please tell me you can buy like 10 to 15 rabbits."
10 to 15?
Yeah. Look, there was a birthing last night, and I don't know what we're gonna do with all the meat. You seem like the kind of person that's real easy to sell animals to.
I am not sure where I can put 10 to 15 rabbits. I don't actually have a house,
Okay. Just
but
another.
I'm staying somewhere. I'll
where
give
you-
some to my friends too. It's fine. I'll buy them.
Okay, great. 40 gold pieces.
15 rabbits, you said?
Yes.
What if I bought like 5? Would that help you out?
15 gold pieces.
Still?
Yeah.
Wait,
What?
wait, I got it. You said 40 the first time, didn't you?
I did. You need a minute?
How about 6?
I will still offer you 15 for 6.
I will take it.
He exchanges a handshake with you and then dumps 6 rabbit, whatever you call little rabbits, litters.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you got a whole bunch of tiny baby rabbits in your hands just moving around, rabbiting. You can
You
tell they're
got-
already beginning to bond with you in the way that young animals do.
I'm gonna like combine most of my stuff into one of my bags and just like gently set the rabbits in the bag so they can like sit all down. You can like leave the lid open so you can see them, you know?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go find Ash.
Ash, Lyra is approaching you. She's overloaded with stuff. You could tell that she stuffed all of her other crap in one bag, and like her saddle bag, like her messenger bag, has little faces sticking out of it. It's weird. The faces are like vibrating and moving around, just like not like a lot of movement, but they're always moving. She also smells like she walked into a spice market. Walked out with a bunch of spices.
You smell different. I mean,
What?
Look at
I've-
Mr. Charmer here.
I mean, I recall these. I recall these scents from the kitchens back home.
Excuse me?
Oh. That, you know what? I'm gonna say that one wasn't that bad, but somehow it just feels wrong.
Yeah.
Like
Probably I
objectively,
smelled like food.
well, saying you smell like a kitchen is not necessarily a bad thing. He didn't say you smell like food.
Yeah, no.
You smell like a
Particular
kitchen.
sandwiches.
Hey, the kitchens at her home might stink.
Yeah, but I mean, yep, probably not Ash's kitchens. I would imagine they probably had some nice stuff like spices like
Probably.
you've got, like saffron. So what did you get at the market? I mean, where was I back at the tavern? I guess or something.
So how long have you been like observing how I smell?
Right when I got off the boat with you, I think. You're in pretty rough shape.
So are you.
I try and keep clean. I noticed they have a bathhouse here. Might avail of the services.
You know, I had got you something and I have regrets and I don't think I'm going to give it to you anymore.
What'd you get me?
Let's go find Aldana and Gizmo.
As you pass in front of the bathhouse that Ash mentioned, the washerwoman out front is like, half off special for couples, you and your husband.
It's
The
not my
water's
husband.
hot, piping hot, fresh.
She like
filtered.
points to like see if she's talking to her and Ash.
Yes, that's you, darling. Yes, you and your
He's-
husband.
He's not my husband.
We're not
Your
a couple.
boyfriend.
We're not
Your lover.
no
Mm,
none of
Cousin.
those things.
no,
Older brother figure.
no,
Younger brother figure.
Not
no.
really. No.
Your booty blaster.
Oh my god.
You're I mean, I'm trying to actually come here for a bath, but you're not making a very good sales pitch out of it.
So she's just like, oh, well, if you would like to take a bath separate from the young woman,
Yes.
I could certainly provide you with one. Are you looking for personal service, or can you provide for yourself?
What do you mean by that?
Can you wash
Do-
yourself?
Do you need help?
Aldana
or can
appears
you
out of
wash
nowhere over your
yourself?
shoulder.
Aldana, I was
No.
looking for you.
Do you know how to use a sponge?
Okay. Well, does Ash normally take a bath with using someone else's services or what? AP?
So Aldana didn't appear over your shoulder. Aldana is
No.
actually in the bathhouse. She's
Okay.
like, she's calling out from one of the windows. You can't see her, but you can hear her.
Not that difficult.
Yeah, so I'll
Just
wash myself.
1 silver if you'd like to wash yourself, my lord.
Just a single by myself. Thank you.
She hands you over soap and a small towel.
Mm-hmm.
Please enjoy. Oh, and a key. Enjoy the number 3 room.
I'd like
Thank
to
you.
take one as well.
Uh,
Do you offer babysitting services?
no.
Okay. Can you just watch my bag of baby bunnies while I'm in there?
2 silver.
I'll give it to you.
Okay. She hands you a key to the number 4 room, and yeah, you guys enter. It's like, this is not wood from around here. This is like cherry wood. When it gets warm and wet, it actually smells kind of good in here. It's hot. It's hot AF. That water is the kind of steamy warm that we humans are used to from our showers. The temperature is well regulated. There's even like a warm rock stone where you can pour water on it in order to sauna yourself. Yeah, it's real nice. You guys get washed up. Gizmo, what about you?
You know what? Gizmo is actually more interested in getting some glass vials to hold some oil or other liquids.
Maybe
You head to the
acid?
dockmaster, and he's just like, you're looking for glass vials. Any
Yeah.
size, beakers, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, nothing too large. Nothing too large. Something
Well,
I can hold in one hand pretty easily.
I can get you 1 for 1 gold piece for each one.
Okay, I'll take 5.
Okay, done deal. He holds a hand out for you. I'll be back in 10
Fine.
minutes.
You don't have them with you? Well, I'll pay you when you come back then.
I mean, he holds his hand out for you to shake.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah. 10 minutes later, he comes back with an armful of 5 vials, various sizes and shapes. All of them
thank you,
have
sir.
a stopper in them.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And that's it. That's all I need so far today.
Very well. By the time you head back, everybody else is coming out of the bathhouse. Rather than the usual look of adventurers, like I'm not going to call anybody out, but my recollection is the only time Cazador and crew took a shower was at the dwarf house in the Empire City, where Cazador was shamed out of the house for being a white knuckle traitor.
Mm-hmm.
Was literally the only time they took a bath over the course of like 4 months. So you guys doing 1 bath in 14 days, not a bad call.
Yeah.
Smell fresh, smell good. The soap has like a null flavor. There's nothing going on there. You just
Can I use my coconut soap then instead?
you swap it out, sure. When you come back out, the woman is already naming the rabbits for you.
What are some of her names?
She names them cherry, birch, oak, alderwood, and maple.
I'll consider those name suggestions. They're pretty cute.
Okay.
There's a guy selling bunnies if you want a bunny.
No.
He's selling 10 to 15, but I only bought
no,
6 because I
I'm
didn't
good.
want to take
No.
on that much responsibility.
Your rabbits are like other people's children. Only interesting to interact with insofar as you can spoil them and you don't have to take them home at the end.
Thanks for watching my bunnies.
Thank you for a silver piece.
So as I come out, I'm like, is that coconut?
You really had to stop smelling people.
I mean, he has sensitive nose. He's used to, sweet, nice smells. He's not like used to mundane smells, shall we say?
Ash,
Yes.
some of the things you say concerns me.
So weird.
I mean,
I like
you
how
don't
you're-
smell coconut?
It's
Yes,
me.
but I don't vocalize.
I mean, it smells great. What's wrong with it?
Anyways, everybody all freshened up.
Lana, I got something for you if you wanted.
Oh, what's this? It?
I'll offer her a baby bunny.
Oh, how cute.
Alternatively, I could buy you 10 to 15 of these.
I'll stick with one, thank you.
You want one of mine, or would you like to go to the bunny dealer and pick one out?
How about you hold on to it for me for a second?
Okay, I'll set it back in the bag gently.
Rejected.
Okay.
There's nothing else. I'm just gonna get some provision or some rations before we go. That's about it, since I can't get anything else magical.
Okay. I feel like this is a solid place to end the episode. I know it's a little early.
I think it's a fair spot. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we can start anything.
You don't get any experience, but the great news is you got a whole crap ton of money. Aldana, please write down that you received 10,800 gold pieces in a sack at the end of the night.
1,800 gold pieces.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. All right, got it. Equipment.
Friends, countrymen, Romans, I'd like to thank Connor for answering my challenge.
And doing such a great job. Wow.
Yeah, he just speed
Crushed.
pumping them out left and right. I feel
Yeah, it's
bad
fun.
as a result because Ash got weird. I mean,
Got weird, really?
Ash is smelling people all the time.
I mean, when you come out of a bathhouse, you smell people.
He's walking around with naked pictures of himself. Can't figure
he's-
out.
No, he's
That is
not.
weird.
He got rid of those pictures.
I mean, he walked around with them for an uncomfortably long amount of time.
Any
I'll
amount
admit,
of time
he
once they
did
go.
get rid of them at the earliest possible convenience beyond, just like asking someone if they had a flint.
Match. Yeah.
Yeah. Or one of the clerics to just cast a flame spell, including the flame cleric.
I had a tinderbox
Yep.
that Ash has seen me use.
We
Good
learned a
thing
lot
we did
today. Don't drink the water.
Mm-hmm.
Winter's
Don't
Edge will
drink
never
the
die.
water.
Don't buy the rabbits.
So wait.
Those
With this
people?
challenge, last time with the challenges, I thought we got inspiration. So
But you all already have inspiration. You've had
Man,
inspiration for like
We
4
only have
episodes.
one.
You just never used it.
double inspiration or something.
There's no
No.
such thing.
Aldrich used his. That's
Yeah,
it.
he did.
Oh well, Gizmo
Yeah.
Gizmo gets one now on behalf of Connor, who lifted it for you.
Oh,
Moral of the night: if it looks evil, you can kill it.
Na, 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 na,
I mean, you could try.
you can kill
Works
it.
for me, yeah. But they keep getting away from us. We need a way to entangle them or something.
Yeah, too bad there wasn't a paladin around with Entangle.
I know. Right?
That would have been useful.
I just want to know what you guys are doing with Baldrick's dead bones.
I mean, I got. Unless anyone wants to resurrect him, I have ceremony to.
Cannot
that.
resurrect him for a while.
Yeah. So for
I think
now,
it's
I
been
guess.
over a minute.
Yes.
Also, I can't regrow his body parts, so it would be a horrible existence for him.
He would literally just be a skull for the several seconds before he suffocated and died.
Good plan, guys.
Alternatively, you could revive just his hip, in which case there would be no sentience. It would just be a meaty hip that then bled to death.
Thanks, I hate it.
It's that kind of Miyazaki horror that you get in the dark recesses of his mind. Friends, let's start wrapping this episode up. I want to start with our drawing hero and our party zero.
What?
Connor, listen,
That
you
is
followed
not
a woman
true.
around into a bathhouse and then you came out and you smelled her. Okay.
I mean, I didn't follow her. I went in there first. I mean, he was looking for a bath.
Okay.
And like you can passively smell people around you. It's not like you have to go up to them and like.
Yes, but you don't have to say it. You don't have to be like,
Yeah.
you smell like coconut.
I didn't say she smelled like. I said I smell coconut.
All right,
it was
I'm
a
telling you.
general room.
Ash is 100% a fuckboy. He walks up, he's like, girl, you smell good.
When you got it, you flaunt it. I
Mm.
guess.
How many followers you got on Macebook?
Facebook. Is that a cleric website?
Yeah. Ash like flexes his muscle. It's just like, yeah, I'm a Macebook model.
Got about 100,000
Oh.
followers.
Ash is the new Mortrick. That is the worst insult I've heard all night.
Oh yeah, that hurts.
You know, it doesn't make any sense that he'll be a fuckboy because, I mean, as a prince,
I'm joking.
He's not going to
I'm joking, Connor.
be.
You
desperate.
don't need to break this one down. I don't actually think that you're a fuckboy.
He does have a wizard girlfriend and 5 succubus girlfriends. So
He has one
Girl.
succubus girlfriend.
girlfriend.
Fanboy.
And I feel like she might be over him now.
Yeah, she's gonna be pissed
Yeah.
next time. That's not gonna be a good
The
reunion.
romance is gone. I feel like now she's just 100% corruption.
But I mean, she was already corruption anyway, so
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, totally.
That's your interpretation.
Yeah,
From my part, all I knew was true love.
I thought she digged him.
You know, from a succubus point of view, isn't corrupting someone to be just like you really the most romantic gesture possible?
Yep.
yeah. I mean, if you want to bend over backwards with your point of views, absolutely.
Connor did a lot of bending over with that succubus.
Oh.
He'd actually never done any bending over with that succubus, but that was a good one. It just
Right.
doesn't play out. Connor Hughes, we just took
Yes,
a whole
sir.
bunch of shots at you. Why don't you go ahead and take a victory lap and do your outro?
All right. Yeah, my victory lap usually is pretty quick here. So it's, yeah, you can follow me at twitch.tv/Connor Hughes. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick drawings. They're actually pretty fun. I liked how, especially the Oni came out. Thought that was pretty fun. And of course, the chibis. I got to do more chibis. Those were pretty fun too. So yeah, it's a nice change up. Other than that, I got more comic stuff going on this week. So join me during the day on Twitch and check me out. All right, Cotton, what's going on with you?
Hey, I'm Cotton. I doodle and stuff. You can find me on Twitter or hang out on AP's Discord. You can come to my Discord if you want and do Pokemon crimes. And that's about it for me. How about you, Shep?
Wait. You mean solve Pokemon crimes, right?
Not crimes.
Or
with-
do them. Have you seen some of the clips?
I have not, but now I'm worried.
Now it's tempting.
Well, last I knew in my quest was Pondo, Tice was getting ready to break down some guy's door.
I don't know why you guys let him name his character after me.
I didn't know he named his character after you until he started calling himself Detective AP.
Uh-huh. Okay. Sorry. Who are you passing your outro to?
Shep.
Everyone, I'm Rob Shepard on Twitch and Twitter and everywhere else. I draw D&D creatures, monsters, commissions, all kinds of neat stuff. And you can find me on Twitch erratically, I admit, but I'm trying to get there as much as I can.
You were there today.
I was there today. I'm trying to get there more often. So just ping me, come up and say hi. I'll be saying hi right back. All right, Bearded, off to you.
What's up, guys? Bearded Jalapeno at Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, hopefully. Same with Chef. I'll probably be getting back to streaming here pretty soon. Doing the Inktober stuff. I'm fiddling with a traditional setup right now, so stay tuned for that. Back to you, AP.
I'm here. I do my thing, and things happen. Friends, thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week. Yes. Hopefully we have Bearded again. Man, this wizard, so dope. Very
I
dope.
know.
Dope wizards.
Yep.
You.
Dope beard.
Have a good night, friends. Swoosh.
Swoosh.
It's not a
Good
flame
night.
swoosh, so it's just like a light swoosh.